Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR. Today we'll be patrolling in Mirror Park, as you guys can see right here. We'll be sticking around in this area. We may go down here to the El Burro Heights, but mostly we'll be sticking around in this area. We may go up here to Casino. I'm not really sure, but anyways, we'll be sticking around in Mirror Park. We'll be using I think it's a 2013. I'm not for sure the exact year. I'll have a link in the description for the Caprice that I'm using here. We're using a Chevy Caprice with the Detroit Police Department. I'll have a link in the description for the vehicle as well as the livery. And the livery here says Los Santos Police instead of Detroit PD. Now I understand that. I can't change that. That's just the way the creator has made it. Also, the skyscrapers look like the Los Santos skyscrapers, as you guys can see there to my behind me. And then they look exactly like those skyscrapers back there. And they're not the exact skyscrapers that the Detroit has. Like, it's not the actual Detroit city. It's Los Santos city. But anyways, I can't get that stuff changed. That's just the way the creator of this livery has made it. As well as the vehicle, I can't get the wraparound on this vehicle. The Detroit Police Department uses a wraparound instead of push bar. I can't get a wraparound on it. And we're using red and blues instead of all blues because that's what the Detroit uses, as you guys can see there. And before we get into the episode, I just want to say thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing and commenting and liking the episodes. For 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video, so if you guys can leave a comment in the comment section below with a question for my 3K Q&A, and I'll try to feature you guys and answer you guys' questions. I'll try my best to feature you guys in the episode. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. You guys can either tweet me or DM me on Instagram, or you can leave a comment on YouTube. Anyways, we can go ahead and make ourselves available, and we'll see what we can get into. Dispatch, show me 10-8. Okay, so it looks like we have a vehicle. I'm going to let this vehicle pass, but it looks like a vehicle behind me. Come on, pass me. Let's go. This vehicle here is riding on a rim, and they have smoke coming from the engine area. So we're going to go ahead and pull them over and see what's going on here. Okay, I've blimped them, but they're not stopping, and they just technically ran a stop sign because their tires went over the line and they didn't make a complete stop. Not sure why they're not stopping. I've got my lights on. I've signaled the pull. There they go. Alright. Alright, dispatch. I'm going to have a 1081. It's going to be on a black Stratum. Stand by. License plate. It's going to be San Andreas 82 Sierra Yankee Quebec 881. It's going to be westbound Mirror Drive. I'm going to run the plate, make contact with the driver, see what's going on with their vehicle. We'll approach from the, I guess we'll approach from the driver's side since we're not on a highway or anything.
82 Charles.
Hello, sir. I'm with the Detroit Police Department. You know why I stopped you today?
No, 1099.
The reason why I stopped you is your vehicle here looks like it doesn't have a tire on it. Right here on the front side of on the left side, right here where the driver's side is. It looks like you don't have a tire on that rim, and then you have some smoke coming from the engine area. What's going on with that? I need a trip to the garage, officer. Okay. Well, it looks like you can't drive this vehicle. Looks like you can't drive your vehicle in this kind of condition to the repair shop. Looks like you're going to need like a tow truck or something if you're wanting to get it repaired. But it looks like it just blown out recently. I was behind you and I heard like a tire pop. So it looks like it just happened recently. So I probably won't be stopping you since your vehicle is in this kind of condition. But I'm going to need to see some driver's license, registration, insurance, if you can provide that. Thank you. Just sit tight for just a moment, alright? So, I was behind him, or he was behind me actually, at the red light, back there at the LTD, and I heard it pop, but I didn't know which vehicle had the pop tire. So I just kind of waited, and then I kind of figured out that he was the one that had pop tires. So it just happened recently, so it just happened like just a little bit ago. So I'm not gonna get him for the vehicle being unroadworthy because he hasn't been riding on it for a while. So it looks like he's come back with a valid license, no active warrants. He's been stopped 3 times. Insurance registration is valid, and the plate matches from what we read off, so that's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask him to step out of the vehicle, call for a taxi, and we'll get a tow truck out here to pick up the vehicle. They'll tow it to the repair shop or to his residence or whatever, wherever he wants to get it towed to. And we'll get it towed out to the repair shop, I guess, so he can get it repaired, and we'll get him a taxi out to the repair shop, and then you get a taxi back home, or if he can drive his vehicle back home, then that's what he'll do. Alright, sir, here's your license, registration, insurance back. You can put it back up in your vehicle, or whatever you want to do with it. And when you just step out of the vehicle for me, alright? Alright, sir. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to get you a taxi. I'm going to be towing your vehicle to the repair shop. That way you can wait on your vehicle to be repaired, and if the vehicle doesn't get repaired before they close, then you can get you, if the vehicle doesn't get repaired before they close, you can get a taxi back home, and then you can get a taxi back out in the morning and come back and probably get your vehicle if it's done. Alright, you have a wonderful day. Taxi is just right there, and your vehicle will be towed to the repair shop. Alright? Alright, have a wonderful day. So we're going to go and just tow the vehicle out of here. Taxi's picking them up right now, so that's good. Tow truck will be dispatched out here. Dispatch, I'm going to be standing by for a 1048. I called for a taxi for the individual that was in a 1081, and the tow truck will be towing the vehicle out to a repair shop. So I guess we'll go and just stand by for the, we'll go and just back up here so traffic can continue driving on. I don't think they're going on. Anyways, tow truck's back there. They're going to be picking up the vehicle here shortly, and they'll be towing it to the repair shop, and that will be that. So we'll go ahead and make ourselves available, and we'll see what else we can get into. Dispatch, you can show me tonight. Okay, so we just had a Sabre Turbo here. They just ran the stop sign, and then they failed to use their turning signal. So we're going to go and try to catch up to them and pull them over for failure to use the turning signal, as well as failure to stop at that traffic signal. And what is that? A crash? Or did the whole game just crash, or just LSPDFR crash? Which one is it? Yeah, it's LSPDFR. Alright guys, looks like we're not going to be stopping that vehicle, because now we got to reload LSPDFR and force duty and all that crap. So I'll be back with you guys. I guess, well actually, we're just going to not worry about getting that vehicle. We'll have to reload everything, so I guess we'll just go back 10-8 and see what else we can get into. Whoa, what the heck, dude? What is this guy's deal? Okay, he just failed to use the turning signal, and then he just ran a stop sign, and then failed to use it again. He didn't run the stop sign this time, almost striking a pedestrian, and he just swerved and almost hit me. I don't know what this guy's deal. Let's see if he runs his stop sign. And ran it again. Failed to use his turn signal again, almost striking pedestrians. Okay, we're gonna have to catch up to this guy and pull him over. There's something up with this guy. He's under the influence or something. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go and just pull him straight ahead. Or actually, we'll just pull him in the gas station. Yeah, we'll just pull him in the gas station. I don't want to pull him into the pumps. Oh, because I don't want to run into the pumps. I guess, okay, no, it's not what I want to do. I guess that's the best we can get, because I don't know. He's just all over the place, and I wanted him to be like parked straight underneath the pumps or underneath the awning here beside the pumps, but that didn't happen. Not sure how you pronounce this vehicle. I think it's a Grizzly, or maybe it's I don't know what it's called, but anyways. Dispatch, we're going to have 1081. It's going to be on a black Ford or SUV. It's going to be standard address 25 Bravo, India 0671. It's going to be eastbound Mirror Park Boulevard. Just pulled into the LTD store, or LTD on in Mirror Park. We're going to go and just run the plate real quick and make contact with the driver. See what's going on here.
Suspect's license plate.
Hello, sir. I'm with the Detroit Police Department. What's going on here?
Ocean 6-7.
Well, back there, well, I originally stopped you for swerving. You kind of swerved in my lane and almost hitting me, and then you went to the stop sign, ran the stop sign, failed to use the turning signal, and then you went to another stop sign. You stopped there, and then you made a left turn. Failure to use a turning signal again, almost striking pedestrians. You continued down the road, and then you made a right turn onto this road back there, and you failed to use the turning signal once again, and then you almost struck more pedestrians. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure if you're under the influence of some kind of drug, or if it's alcohol. I'm not sure, but have you been under the influence of alcohol today? Yes, I've had a few. What about any drugs? No, why? Alright, well, I'm just curious to see if you're under the influence of drugs or alcohol. So, would you have your license, registration, insurance on you? Alright, I'm going to take that real quick. Just sit tight for just a moment, alright? So we're gonna go ahead and run him in the database, make sure he doesn't have any warrants or anything like that. I mean, he's just, I don't know, he's just driving pretty crazy. He said he's had a few beers, so he's probably under the influence. So Mr. Jones comes back with a valid license, no active warrants. He's been stopped 2 times before in the past, not sure for what, but it doesn't really matter. So the vehicle is coming back with a valid registration but expired insurance. So his insurance is expired. I can't speak. The plate is what we read off earlier, so that's not stolen or anything, so that's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and get our breathalyzer kit out, and we'll breathalyze to make sure he's not under the influence or anything like that, and he's safe to drive. My door keeps hitting that stupid yellow pole there. Alright, so we got our kit. We're going to go ahead and speak to him and ask him to step out. Alright, Mr. Jones, here's your license, registration, insurance back. You can go ahead and put that back up, and I need you to step out of the vehicle for me. So I got a breathalyzer here, and I want you to blow into this clear tube until I say stop, alright? Alright, keep blowing, and stop. Okay, sir. Looks like you blew over the 0.
Whatever the hell you're
I always
doing.
get mixed up with what the limit is. I know what the limit is. It's 0.008. Hope I'm right. Because I hope I'm right. I don't want to be wrong, and then somebody complains about it in the comments. So looks like Mr. Jones here is going to be placed in arrest for DUI. Alright, sir. Looks like I'm going to be placing you under arrest tonight for DUI. Looks like you're under the influence of too much alcohol. You've had too much alcohol to drink, and you're driving while you're under the influence. So I'm going to go ahead and just pat you down real quick. Would you have anything on you need to know about before I pat you down? Anything going to poke me, stick me, or anything? Okay, so we found some packaged drugs. I'm not sure what type of drugs. It could be marijuana. It could be, I don't know. I don't know what it could be. So, since we don't know what type of drugs it is, we'll have to look into that more at the station. So, it looks like he's going to be under arrest for the DUI as well as possession of controlled substance, because he's got some kind of drugs, but we don't know what. It's packaged drugs, so it's going to be possession of controlled substance since we don't know what type of drugs it is. It's an unknown package of some kind of drug. So until we figure it out, it's going to be possession of controlled substance since it's some kind of drug we don't know. Okay, we're going to go and search the vehicle real quick, make sure there's nothing in it, and hopefully there isn't any more drugs or anything to go with it. He might be under the influence of found a nose. Okay, anyways, but we hopefully he's under the influence of narcotics, but it looks like just the alcohol. Bloody hammer. Not gonna worry about it. I don't like dealing with that type of stuff. Like, I don't care about if I find a finger, or some kind of bloody finger, or a bloody bat, or a bloody hammer. It doesn't really matter to me because I don't know what kind of blood it is. It could be fake blood. It could be real blood. I'm not sure where the blood came from. I don't know why he would have that weird stuff. And a lot of people wouldn't have fingers and noses and all that crap in their car. So. Okay, so looks like we didn't find nothing illegal. We're going to go ahead and just tow the vehicle out of here. The vehicle will be impounded since he's going to be placed in arrest for those 2 charges. We're going to go and read his rights and tell him what he's going to be charged with, since we already said that he'd be placed in arrest for those 2 charges. But I'm guessing he doesn't know if we'll be charging him with anything that's in that vehicle, so we'll go ahead and let him know again. Alright, Mr. Jones, looks like you're going to be placed in arrest for DUI and possession of controlled substance, since we don't know what type of drugs you have. You have some kind of packaged drugs, so we'll have to look into that more at the station. So you'll be under arrest for those 2 charges. You have the right to remain silent. They say it can be used against you. In the court of law, you have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the court. Do you understand these rights as I've read them to you? Alright, just sit tight for just a moment. We'll get another unit out here to pick you up, alright? We're going to go ahead and just fill out a arrest report real quick before we get a transport unit out here.
Stealing a car in Mirror Park.
Alright, so create arrest report, charges, let's see, possession of controlled substance. See, there's nothing else that we can really charge him with. There's the marijuana, crack cocaine, prescription pills, controlled substance, and drug paraphernalia. So the only things we can really charge him with would be the controlled substance, since he has packaged drugs that we don't know what kind. So like if there was heroin on them or something like that, it would be controlled substance. Since they don't have anything else on here, if we found like bath salts or anything, it would be controlled substance since we don't know what it is. We know what it is, but in this case we don't know what it is, so it's going to be controlled substance. But like if it was heroin, the computer doesn't know, the computer doesn't have heroin on here, so you have to do controlled substance, and bath salts the same way. So save and clear, and that's about it. We'll go ahead and just call for a transport unit. Alright, dispatch, I'm going to have one of my mail 1015. I'll be standing by for a 1016. I'll be 10-8 with the ARF.
Animals on the loose.
Okay, so we just had a black, okay, all these vehicles are just going to run a stop sign, I guess. So we have a black Zion down here. I'm going to have to get around this vehicle. Come on, pull over for me. There you go. Alright. We're going to go, what is this car doing? What are they doing? What are you doing? Driving on the sidewalk like that? Okay, they're not even my concern right now. Anyways, we saw this black Zion right in front of us, this convertible vehicle. They just ran a stop sign. Okay, this car is ridiculous, this FQ2. They're just so impatient. No, I'm getting in between here. Yep, there we go.
Attention all units.
Because I'm trying to stop this vehicle. There's really nowhere to pull them over. I'm going to have to wait until I get through this intersection. And of course, they'll be following the same car that they was just following earlier. And been following this car everywhere. So hopefully, we can get to a better location to pull this car over for running that stop sign. I'll go and line them up here. Seems like all the stuff has been happening on this side of Muir Park and not on the other side. We're going to go and just fix their pullover. It's not the best, but... Alright, that should do. That's a pretty good pullover. Alright, we're going to go ahead and call in dispatch. What's going on here? Okay, dispatching on 1081 is going to be San Andreas 24 Charlie Quebec Juliet 80 or 820. It's going to be on a black convertible Zion. It's going to be westbound Muir Park Drive, Cross Street, Bridge Street. Alright, so we're going to go run the plate, make contact with them. I'm going to go and approach from the passenger side since we got some room over here.
Suspect's license plate 24.
Hello, sir. I'm with the Detroit Police Department. What's going on here? Reason why I've stopped you is back there when you were on Muir Park, or I'm not sure. Wait, hold on. I want to see what road it is. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I hate that you can't look at your map while you're at the window with them. Okay, what road is this? Muir Drive. Okay. So this road connects all the way over there. So that's right. All right. Sorry about that. But yeah, I saw you over there on Muir. I think it was eastbound. I don't know. Eastbound, westbound, whatever it was. Muir Drive. You was on Muir Drive and you made a right turn to go down to Muir Park Boulevard, and you ran the stop sign back there, up there on Muir Drive. So you have your license, registration, insurance on you. All right. If I can see that. Thank you. Just sit tight for just a moment. All right. So we're going to go and run his information, make sure he comes back valid and all that. Hopefully he doesn't have any warrants, and hopefully we can just give him a simple citation. Everybody that runs a stop sign usually gets a citation. That's usually how I roll. That's kind of what I do. It's every time I see somebody run a stop sign, they always get a citation for it. So looks like he's getting looks like he's got an expired license and active warrants. It's been stopped 4 times, and vehicle has valid insurance, valid registration, plate matches from what we read off. So I'm not sure what blimp 30 seconds means in parentheses there. I'm not sure what that means. But anyways, we'll go ahead and just create a traffic citation. It's a 2-door vehicle, so it's going to be a coupe, and it's a black... Wait, why did it... Okay, there we go. For some reason put the color in they put the color in itself. I'm not sure how or why. I don't think it says it over here. No, I don't know why I did that. But anyways, failure to stop at a traffic signal. All right, add new. Wait, what do you mean? Okay, all right, whatever, doesn't matter. Anyways, so he's gonna be getting a citation today for running that stop sign. It's gonna be $150. And it's going to be putting 2 points on his record. I remember the amount of money and all that stuff from running a stop sign because I do it pretty often. So I'm going to go and just issue the citation real quick. There we go. Alright. Alright, sir. Here's your license, registration, insurance back. What I'm going to be doing today is going to be issuing you a citation. It's going to be $150. It's going to be 2 points on your record. I'm going to need you to sign a line here showing that you will appear in court. Alright, thank you. The court date will be on the citation, and do you have any questions or anything for me? Alright, so you can keep this part, the other part's mine, and if you don't have any questions, you'll be free to go. Alright, have a wonderful day, take care, and don't run any more stop signs. Dispatch, you can show me 10-8 with the citation given, and we're going to go ahead and end the episode right here. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, if you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like on the video. Be sure to subscribe down below if you want to see more content like this, and be sure to comment down below your thoughts of this episode. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.